Appreciate being here today, and thank you for allowing us to speak on behalf of John Deere. It's been a privilege to sponsor this summit over the past years and look forward to doing so going forward. My title is General Manager of John Deere Electronic Solutions. That's really not necessarily why I'm here today to talk to you about electronics, but probably most importantly, or relevance here for the topic we are going to cover is for the past 3.5 years, up until this previous September, I led the engineering efforts for our large tractors within John Deere. So we're going to be spending a little bit of time talking about some of the insights and some of the technology trends in our developments. In 2017 at this conference, we talked about precision ag. And in 2018, we talked about, got to click the slide here, sorry about that. We talked about our pursuit of technology and some of the activities we have going on with our Blue River, a recent acquisition. And in 2019, we talked about how our dealer channel is set up to help our structured to help in supporting our quest for precision ag. The common thread of each of these areas is critical demand of technology and the data that is provided. And for John Deere, precision ag remains critical of our focus. Understanding the customer and the jobs that each of them do is very critical as we try to provide value in their operations. A component of each of the production steps is the tractor business. And as we look in 2020, let's reflect on an exciting time for the tractor business in John Deere. In 2018, about a year and a half ago, we celebrated 150 years of being, or 100 years of being in the tractor business. And it is amazing to see the technology development from the start of the century to the internal combustion engines being instilled in tractors and providing the power, that by the mid-century, hydraulics become commonplace on tractors, implements, and as we go forward in the 1960s, the adoption of four-wheel drive to nearly most of the, obviously the large tractors, but today, commonplace on a row crop tractor is four-wheel drive. And so it's interesting as we see the technology paths grow, we've also introduced some new technologies in 2020 with the electronic power 8-wheel drive that we introduced in Agritechnica in November of this past year. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But the future, however, is driven by a new power, and that is data. And we're going to talk about data, and it's not for data's sake. It's really about data being relevant. If data's not relevant, it really can't help us or even our machines help make better decisions. Data can be used to make the tractor and implement more precise and efficient. The industry is increasingly rewarding system optimization. It's no longer enough to have the best tractor or the best planter. It's imperative that the tractor and planter work together to be the best planting system. And that's true regardless of the crop we're producing. This requires innovation across the system boundaries, but also within the individual agriculture machines. We must think not only of what data is needed to be exchanged between the tractor and the implements, but also what data is important and relevant to the customer. The time has come for us to treat data like power, because it is. The physical tractor design, with its tractive capabilities, remains central to the industry. The new 8RX, as an example, features a fully integrated 4-track system. This is an industry first in a row crop tractor, and this machine will provide a light footprint with the best tractive capabilities and a solution then that ultimately preserves soil health and enables customers to get into the field earlier. The new power capabilities of the new line of 8R tractors not only have slightly increased engine power, but it has advanced automation and connectivity power to enable farmers to work more efficiently and gather data to make more informed decisions and increased future machine intelligence. Let's talk about the customer. Customers are continuing to be under increased demands and challenges. With the growing global population, their challenge is to produce more at a lower cost. Weather and regulations in a narrowing windows of farming operations. No more do those in some of our hard-hit areas in Red River Valley, Manitoba, this past fall, know that better. Uptime of the machines you use is paramount. When you need that machine to work, it has to work. No excuses. Solutions that preserve soil health are critical to yield and long-term sustainability. And land, water, and other resources will become even under more pressure. Data-driven decisions will allow farmers to overcome these challenges with a greater financial return. I'd like to talk a little bit about the digitization of agriculture. And here are some examples of precision automation and digital platforms that we see today. Make every pass count. The tractor remains the machine that makes the most passes through the field in a given year. Each pass needs to be as productive as possible, not only for the task at hand, but also the ability to gather the data for subsequent passes and operations. Guidance is no longer an option, it's table stakes. It's base equipment, providing sub-inch accuracy where overlaps are virtually eliminated, fuel saved, seed and chemical use is reduced, and the overall tractor footprint is reduced. Make every seed count. Today's electric planters now plant at over 15 kilometers per hour, double the speed with even greater accuracy in seed placement, depth, and seed population. This drives significant yield and productivity improvements for our producers. Make every drop count. Individual nozzle controls allows precise spraying throughout the field. We have systems that automatically compensate spray volumes during turns, reducing the overall usage of chemicals. And make every grain count. Harvesters with embedded sensors, cameras, and advanced algorithms help optimize machines and settings for specific applications. Maybe bring you along the journey as we go through our development process. It starts with the customer. We spend a lot of effort gaining feedback from our customers operating our current machines and also through customer focus groups as we develop new. We use tools such as virtual reality, being able to put customers in the operator's seat of a product that doesn't exist before hardware is ever produced, gaining that critical insight of feedback of this feature or that element of the product. We used advanced design verification through virtual tools as well as accelerated design verification through our labs, being able to simulate the life cycle of a tractor within approximately 3 to 6 months. And no product can go to market without real field tests in real applications. We spend considerable effort and resources in validating our machines in these applications before they go to market. Let's talk about enabling the power of data. We're going to do that really in 3 areas: connectivity, electrification, and automation to autonomy. Connectivity, connecting the machine to machine and machines to the cloud. Electrification, replacing mechanical and hydraulic drives. And the capabilities to enable automation of jobs through autonomous operation. Our challenge and opportunity as engineers and manufacturers is to architect tractors and implements for seamless scalability across the power levels, and to partner closely with other implement manufacturers to deliver fully integrated solutions. Those of you who maybe attended the Agritechnica Fair in Hanover, Germany last fall, or have seen it online, we partnered with Joskin in an 8-wheel drive concept vehicle where we're actually offboarding electric power that will propel the 2 axles on the slurry wagon. What this does is allows us in adverse conditions, especially wet, muddy conditions, where dragging a very heavy implement like a slurry wagon through the field takes a lot of power. The tractor doesn't have as much traction as it normally should, so we offboard some power to the implement to help propel that machine through the field. So this is a new technology that we're working with and have partnered with Joskin, and I think that's a good example of partnering where we're delivering intelligent solutions to help meet the needs of our customers. And let's take a look at these 3 areas in a bit more detail. Connectivity. Everything needs to be connected. Connected farm. Getting machines smarter with each pass. We talked about AutoTrack is table stakes. It's expected. And with our new machines, we've put a 5-year connectivity in base. We've integrated the receiver, Starfire receiver, in base. People are expecting it in their new machines, and we're providing it. It allows customers, as well as customers' partners, if you will, to view information from anywhere, enabling insightful grower decisions. And really, it's about leveraging this data across the different production steps. On the customer support side, our customers want equipment that does the job when the job needs to be done. Connected support is a customer-focused solution and combines machines connectivity and advanced data analytics. And with connected support, we introduced a portfolio of innovative tools for dealer organization, which allows them to monitor, diagnose, and potentially avoid downtime for our customers. Capabilities include remote monitoring for connected machines and the machine health information. Also, the ability to remotely push software when needed to enable enhancements. These tools enable our dealers to centralize their service operations, and it delivers customers value by maximizing uptime, resulting in hopefully what we hope is a distinctive customer experience. Electrification. While not mainstream, we see this as a major trend in our industry. You see it in automotive, and we're also seeing it in the off-highway industry as well. When we replace mechanical and hydraulic drives with high-power electric drives, our ability to add value to the customer is enhanced. High-power electric drives provide greater control and precision, and the ability to automate machine system function becomes easier. The example I referenced with offboarding power in our partnership with Joskin is a good example of that, and we're looking that solution that we demonstrated offboards 100 kilowatts to the implement. This integrated technology enables optimization of overall tractor and implement system, improving productivity, increasing traction, reducing ballast on the tractor, and improving soil health. This electronic transmission and our portfolio of electric drives position us well to expand implement production systems offering across our industry. We're talking with a lot of producers today, talking with a lot of partners, potential partners for implements. We just recently met before the holidays with Spudnik to look at ways of which we could collaborate for further enhance this technology. And thirdly, automation. Automation technology is a third enabler for us to deliver the power of data. The automotive industry is moving towards fully autonomous solutions. Some might say that we're ahead of the automotive industry, as our tractors today drive a pre-planned path with centimeter accuracy across the field. This includes automated headland turns. Yet we keep an operator in the seat because it's the job that's important. And the job our customers do are different than the automotive industry. Cars drive from point A to point B. Tractors and machines do a job. It's been a long time since you heard somebody at the breakfast table take their last swig of coffee and said, "I'm going to go tractoring today." No, we go plow, we go cultivate, we go harvest, we till. Specific jobs. And understanding these jobs and finding ways to automate the tasks and improving the quality of the job is top priority. And this adds value to the customer. Fully autonomous solutions will come, but the quality of the job and the technology to deliver that through automation must come first. Autonomous solutions will take us to a new level of performance and work quality in specific applications and operations. So if we think about the big picture, it's about making equipment smarter, reducing inputs, and caring for the land even better while reducing costs, driving higher yields and faster jobs when in the field. We're gaining feedback from customers all the time. Sometimes we read articles, I think there was just one published about, hey, we sure got a lot of electronics on these machines. Wouldn't it be great to go back to the 1970s or 80s? I don't believe anybody in here believes we can do that. The demands of production require us to move our technology and productive efforts forward. And electronics and the power of data help us do that. I mentioned earlier that we introduced a new line of 8R and 7R tractors last fall, just before the holidays. There's a couple YouTube videos if you have an opportunity. I believe this presentation will be online and you can grab these links or search for them. And then we've also got a product here on display. I would ask you to go and take a look at those machines firsthand. For those of you who operate John Deere equipment, heartfelt thank you for your business. We couldn't be where we are as a company without you and all the insights you provide and help pushing us to be better in everything we deliver. And thank you for your business, and thank you for allowing us to be here at the summit.